Hi there, this video will show you how to use Cite while you write EndNote citation formatting program for Microsoft Word. The video assumes that you are able to log into both Web of Science and EndNote, and that you have Cite while you write installed on your computer. You should also be skilled enough to import and organize references in EndNote in a manner that allows you to locate the necessary citations for your paper. I have logged into Web of Science and I am going to start EndNote. And here is my EndNote page. And I'm going to go to Microsoft Word, and you'll notice that I have downloaded the EndNote plugin, and now it's showing on my menu bar in my Microsoft Word with all the tools for Cite while you write. I'm going to minimize this for now, and before we start writing and citing, I am going to actually look at the list of references I have for this paper. I am going to click on the group, and in this case I'm writing about different versions of the Three Little Pigs. It's worthwhile going through the list of references and check for errors before writing. And I'm going to click on the first one, and this one looks pretty good. The author is formatted correctly with the title, but sometimes there are importing errors, and so this one, for example. So here, this is actually just one author, but somehow when it's imported, it's recognized it as having two authors. So I clicked on the field, and now I'm going to get rid of this extra line by just clicking backspace, add a comma. So that should make it one author. And the title itself also looks a bit strange with this extra period and quotation mark. So I can click on it, but before I change it, I'm just going to click on this go to URL, and to make sure that the title doesn't have the extra period and quotation mark. So here it is. So I'm going to go back to EndNote and click on the field again and just get rid of this. Okay, and click Save. I'm back in my Microsoft Word document. I'm writing an English 105 paper, and before I start citing, I need to make sure that I have chosen the right citation style. So under Style, here I have picked MLA 8th edition. That's what I have been instructed to do. You can definitely click on the drop-down menu and select a different style, but make sure you are not picking something general like the MLA or APA. You want to make sure that you choose the proper edition. So the MLA 8th. And here I'm ready to cite, so I'm going to put my cursor where I will be citing, and here I'll click on Insert Citation, and under Find Citation I'm going to put in the name of the author, but you can also try the name of the article or title of the book or the journal, and EndNote should be able to go through your references and find the one that you have imported. So this is the title, and I'm going to click Insert. Now here is the in-text citation, and notice that a bibliography is automatically generated, and that comes at the end of the paper. So my paper is quite short at this point, but this bibliography will build and keep on, new entries will be added as you cite. Now I need to actually show where I got the information from, so I need to add the page number for my in-text citation. So to do that, I can right click and pick Edit Citation, click More, or I can also click on this Edit Manage Citations. So here under Pages, I'm going to add the page numbers. and I can click OK, but that's actually just go through some of these fields. So if you have already mentioned the author and the publication year, you can actually click on these to exclude them. And if you have already mentioned, if you cited the work in the body of your text, but you want to show that this point or the points you are conveying or the information is also conveyed in other work, you could put in see also and then name the work. And for suffix, if you want to be very specific about where you find the information from, you could put in something like chapter 8 paragraph 3, but always double check with the citation style you are using to make sure that you are following their guidelines. So I'm going to click OK. Now this is my first in-text citation. Okay, and as I write, the bibliography will keep on building. So I have been writing and citing as I went along, and here I come across one that's not cited correctly. I know that Saiska here is the author and Smith is the illustrator, but they are in this in-text citation, they are shown as both the author. So to change this, I am going to click on Edit, Manage Citation. And so you'll notice that here are all the in-text citations I have. The one I'm concerned with is highlighted. So to make the change, I am going to go to Edit Library Reference, click on that. This should take me to my EndNote page with that particular reference entry. And here is the author field. So I'm going to click on the field. I'm going to erase the illustrator from the author field, click Save. I am going to look to see if I can find a place to place the illustrator, and in this case I don't see it. So what I am going to do is simply to make a mental note that I need to do something about this in the bibliography. So I will go back to Word. And now that I have made the change, I'm going to click on this icon again and update from my library and insert and click OK. Now this has been updated, so now it's only showing the author, and I can do the same thing up here where it's it's recognizing both it's recognizing the illustrator as the author. So go back to Edit Citation and updates from my library. Insert. OK. And that has been formatted properly now. So I'm going to click Save, and I'm going to scroll down to my bibliography. So here is my works cited list. I want to make sure this is centered, and I remember I need to add the illustrator. Notice how EndNote allows you to add extra information. It's in its pre-formatted bibliography. And now what I need to do is double check every entry to make sure that everything is cited correctly. So where my cursor is, there is still the extra period and closing quotation mark, so I need to get rid of that. I took this out earlier, but somehow it's still there. And so I'm just having a quick look, and it's beyond the scope to go through everything, but the point is to always be cautious and double check and make sure that your instructor can't prove you wrong. So here is an extra addition that we don't need here. Okay, so That's all I have for Cite While You Write. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact the library or visit EndNote's website for further assistance. Thanks again.